Greetings for the day. Myself, Dr. Devja, pediatrician, pediatricologist, intensivist, and sleep specialist, India, Chief Faculty, Respiratory Foundation of India. Today, I am going to discuss a very important case which I have seen recently in my clinic. A child came to me with pain in the mouth while eating something and even drinking water. Child was unable to take anything orally for last few days. Parents were taking treatment from different doctors, but there was no relief. When I examined the child, I diagnosed it a case of Vincent angina and treated it. The child responded well. With this background, I will like to discuss today 3 angina which affects mouth and throat. One is Vincent angina, second is Ludwig angina, third is Herpangina. What are these? These angina are not related to chest pain. These are related to pain in the mouth and throat. At first, Vincent angina, there is inflammation in the gums, ulceration in the gums, very much pain, inability to take anything orally. It is caused by chiefly 2 organisms. One is Fusobacterium, that is anaerobe, and oral treponeme. So if you diagnose it properly, then only you can give a proper treatment, and the treatment is very simple: oral metronidazole. Oral metronidazole you will give and the child will respond. Second is Ludwig angina. In this, there is infection in teeth, particularly molar teeth, which extends to the submandibular region, submental region, cervical region, causing cellulitis, cervical lymphadenitis, and fever. If we will not treat it timely, it may involve internal jugular vein with its complications, and it is caused by the mixed infections like aerobic bacteria, Staph aureus, Streptococcus, anaerobic bacteria, Fusobacterium, post-Streptococcus. These all are involved, and if you will diagnose it, you can give antibiotic for anaerobic as well as aerobic bacteria. Third is Herpangina. This is not a bacterial infection, this is a viral infection. Herpangina may be confused with herpes, but it is not due to herpes virus, it is due to Coxsackie A virus. And in this, lesions are mainly in the throat, in the pharynx, in the uvula, in the tonsillar regions. So there are so many ulcerations, very painful ulcerations, and there is no role of antibiotic in this. So usually what I teach to my medical students and doctors, how you differentiate between lesions of bacterial, viral, and fungal origin in mouth. If anterior mouth is involved, mostly it is viral. If mid part is involved, mostly it is fungal. If posterior part is involved, mostly it is bacterial. But this virus, Coxsackie A, particularly Herpangina, is causing infections in the posterior part, that is the pharynx. So with this background, it should be clear to you how to diagnose lesions in the mouth which causes inability in child to eat and drink. Thanks, take care, be aware.